What's going on? I have a few live trades to show you guys, and as you see by this page, we are getting shredded on this account. And it's too bad because I feel like I'm doing almost everything correct. I am waiting very patiently for my setups to come and my strategy to display. Stopping out of losers. I'm only taking one trade a day. I'm just being very disciplined, and it just has not been working. But one thing I am doing wrong is my bias. I'm not looking at a higher time frame and understanding that we are in a major downtrend. As you see, my trade direction, 8 trades were long. And if we come over to the S&P chart, this is the daily chart. For the last 10 days, we've been just ripping down. We've only had one green day in between. So I should have been looking for pops to short on the way down instead of looking for longs during this week. Some of these trades I felt were actually really good trades. They just ended up not working out, especially yesterday. I'll show you that trade. I did record it. This is the trade I took yesterday. It was a long out of a demand zone, and we basically just got stopped out, and it totally ripped in our direction. What we were spotting on the order flow was trapped sellers, and we were correct. They were trapped, and the market ended up ripping much higher. We just weren't a part of the move, and we got stopped out early. But I thought that was a good trade. It just didn't end up working out. So yeah, I'll show you guys 2 live trades that I got recorded, and yeah, let's get to it. So I just entered that trade. This is the one from yesterday. Normal stop of $300. So the size was 8 micros. A winning trade for me on this account, $900. So we didn't get any winners obviously this week, but that's why our account is depleted so quickly, because we're sized up, and $300 losers only allows 7 losing days before the combine is blown, because I want to pass it quick and get funded, and then I will be sizing down. Anyways, saw something on the order flow that made me enter there. And it ended up working out in our favor in the future, but we just got stopped out early. Yep, here we come, crashing down right after my entry. Almost every losing trade I take is a minute long, which I've noticed. So when I take a loser, it ends up working against me right away, and that's usually when I lose the trade. And my daily loss limit is in place, so when I lose a trade, I'm done for the day, and it's just one trade a day, which has allowed me to wait for my setup more and just be patient for a better entry, basically. Yep, got stopped out there. And I was done for the day there. I'll show you the order flow for what I saw for this trade and why it did end up working out so well, just not with us in the trade. Alright, so here's that trade. We entered there, got stopped out here at the low, and it just reversed and went up in our direction after. This is what I saw on the order flow that made me enter, and you cannot see this on a normal chart. So we slammed down into this area right here, had a huge sell order that ended up underwater. Since that sell order, after it printed, the market started reversing upwards, meaning this large order was underwater and would have to cover with a stop loss, which would result in the market getting pushed up higher. Anyways, obviously it didn't work out. We actually ended up going under this low one more time. This low is the same as this. We went under that low one more time, reversed up, and yeah, that sell order was underwater once again, way over here. I was already stopped out, and yeah, the trade ended up working after that. So yeah, this was a good trade in my opinion. It just did not work out, and we kind of like mistimed it, but I would take this trade again. I don't think it was bad. My confirmations were there on the order flow, and I waited for my key level, which was that demand zone. There was significant volume for a reversal. It just didn't work out. Alright, so let's get to this next trade for today, another loser, and I'll show you guys the live trade. Alright, so this is the trade I took today. Again, it was long. I should be focused on shorting rallies, shorting pops for moves lower in this market, because we've just been downtrending like I said. I shouldn't be so long biased, even though this was another good trade in my opinion. There was a huge new level of demand that got formed over here, huge buying on the order flow that resulted in a big rally all the way up to like 9:30, or sorry, like 9:45. We pulled back for 10 a.m. got a push up from that original level of demand, and then we came back into that level of demand where I saw another confirmation to go long on the order flow that just did not end up working out. So I went long here. I thought this trade was good. It was looking amazing. All my confirmations were there. Again, $300 of risk for at least a 3-to-1 reward ratio that I have not been able to hit. And yeah, that was the trade. I was going for a reclaim of this low. Got stopped out here again, probably 1 minute for that trade, and that was the day basically. So I'll show you guys what I saw on the order flow for this entry, and yeah, maybe I'll go over why I think this is not working. Alright, here's that trade from today, that loser, from a different perspective kind of. So yeah, there's huge volume over here. You can't really see it, but it's over here. We got this huge rally all the way up to like 955, I guess. Yeah, massive volume, lots of orders being printed. Came back into that zone. This is that, and we got bid up, symbolizing that buyers are defending that area. And then we came back into that area where I saw this sell order right here, which now that I look at it isn't significant like the trade before. This is very significant, and yeah, this order really stands out amongst the other bubbles. This is much larger versus this. Yeah, it's a little bit larger, but it doesn't really stand out like say this bubble or even this green bubble. This bubble kind of is just normally sized, which could have allowed me to avoid this trade. Anyways, I saw this seller enter the market, and we started to move up, and I thought he was going to be trapped, especially with buyers over here trying to defend that area. I thought that would be a good place to go long. We just got stopped out immediately in 1 minute basically, and it looked like it was going to go work out after I got stopped out again. But we hit VWAP and we sold off heavy. Like I said, we have been downtrending for like 2 weeks straight. I should be shorting pops. I should be looking for sell entries. This would have been a great entry right here for a VWAP continuation lower. So yeah, this is the main thing I can improve on. I'm doing everything so well, waiting for my confirmations on order flow. I'm waiting for my key levels to hit. I'm waiting for volume to be present in the market. I'm only taking 1 trade a day. I'm stopping out of losers, and my size is consistent. I'm doing everything well. It's just not working right now, and that's okay. It's going to work at some point. This is one thing I'm doing wrong, and that I can improve on to bring my trading to another level and reach the success that I want. I need to take macro time frame into consideration. I need to zoom out, look at higher time frames, and see what's going on in those time frames. So yeah, like I said, I have 4 time frames that I look at really closely while I'm trading, and I tend to really zoom in on this 1 minute chart over here because that's where I enter off of. But why would I have these other time frames if I'm not looking at them? I have a 30-minute chart which shows lower highs, and then I have this daily chart which shows really clearly this downtrend we've been experiencing. And still 8 out of 10 trades that I've taken have been short, which is just doesn't make sense really. I should be looking for shorts, and most of my trades should have been short. The only good long I would say was yesterday because there was a very strong demand zone, and yeah, I just had great confirmation to take that long. So I don't really regret this trade from yesterday. Every other long, well, didn't have the confirmation that was valid enough to go against this major trend. Alright, hope you guys traded better than I did this week. I'm going to come back stronger. If I blow the account, cool. I'm going to try again, keep going harder. And yeah, comment below what you need to work on and what you'd like to see from the future from me. And I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.